right off the gate, you got some typical Chase Bay various bits and pieces, cool slap, oh, 2 slaps actually, well, vinyls. Let's see, typical packing mess. Let's just throw that over here on the side to further our mess that we already have in the garage. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and set these stickers over here on the side just to get some more real estate for the table. Let's see what we got. Alright, so this is actually the Reservoir. Nice Reservoir. Looks like it's TIG welded, nice AN fittings. The mount looks really nice. Nice lid. Feels solid. Feels solid. It does look internally baffled, so that'll be nice. Nice O-ring and all. So I don't think you'll have any more leaks like the typical S and R chassis. Let's see what else we got. These are actually, let's just go ahead and pull everything out on the table and go from there. So I'd already picked up the high pressure line for the R chassis. I wasn't gonna do a different setup and ended up going with this setup. I was going to use the stock Reservoir, but ended up going this route, and I think I'm going to be more happy with this route. I think it'll be overall cleaner than what stock Reservoir was going to do. So let me grab the factory, not the factory, but the high pressure power steering. Alright, so this is obviously our chassis, high pressure power steering line. I had gotten that already, I had not opened it. So let's go ahead and open that up, set this up to the side, we'll pull it back over in a minute. Nice packaging. Man, the packaging's on point, like it really is. Even like the labels, I don't know if y'all bought anything from them, but even just the labels on stuff is really nice. Like, it looks like they actually care about what they're doing, unlike half of these manufacturers out there. And I'm not getting paid to do this by any means. I'm not even getting discounts on the stuff, and I'm having to pay my hard-earned money. Yeah, my hard-earned money there. All these projects and parts and all. Yeah, it's really nice lines and all. It's like these are the screw-in lines for the rack or the Reservoir, either way. Or actually, no, this is gonna be coming off the pump going to the rack. Like it comes with new crush rings and all, or crush washers. It's just really well thought out, and even the nice labeling there. I think it's gonna look really good, guys. I'm really excited on that. So obviously the Setrab oil cooler add-on. Honestly, the markup that they're doing on it is roughly non-existent. It's hard to find one of these oil coolers online for cheaper than what the add-on, like the additional fee in which they're charging. So shout out on that for not price gouging. I am cheap. I do search for the best price out there, as does probably the majority of everybody. So this is the oil cooler. So don't quote me on it. I'm pretty sure it's a 6 row. 6 or 8 row. Don't quote me on that though. But it's more than sufficient for power steering. So that's nice. Nice labeling and all. I hadn't decided on a mounting location. Might do the wheel well. Or possibly even in front of the AC condenser, because I am going to be running AC on this car. That's something that I really wanted to keep. Nice O-ring fitting, AN fittings. That's gonna be really nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and open up everything, get it out here on the table, just so you can see what you're really getting. And this is, like I said, this is the add-on. So This is not going to come with a kit unless you specify for it. So the mounting brackets and the hoses. Like I said, look at the packaging and all. Like, what company do you know of that does this? I mean, it almost looks like something you're getting from a OEM manufacturer. It's pretty wild. All right, so the mounting bracket. I'm assuming the mounting bracket's somewhat universal. I saw at least a couple mounting locations for the bracket, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put it on the passenger side, which would be the left side in this car if you're setting in the cab. With it being right-hand drive. Right up near the radiator, inside of the radiator. I think that might be the cleanest location for it. A lot of people were mounting them on the strut towers and up where the original washer reservoir was. I want to keep I want to keep the car more or less stock in features, more or less, if that makes sense. So I do want to have windshield washers. Whether or not I run methanol in there, that's going to be determined later. But I do want to keep that stock look. Alright, so this is obviously the reservoir down to the power steering pump, the feed. That's the only thing that I wish that they would do with this kit, is rather than having this slide onto the fitting on the power steering pump, I wish that it would have a bracket or something to utilize the 2-volt mounting point on the power steering reservoir, rather than just having this slip on. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, if that's my only complaint, then we're doing pretty good. But to have all the AN stuff and then have this just slide on, yeah, not really happy about that. But hey, overall, I'm extremely happy. That is a extremely beefy hose clamp there. With that, I don't see any leaks ever happening. So these are going to be the additional lines to run the oil cooler. And then this is going to run from the oil cooler back to the reservoir. So let me break out the high pressure line. And this is essentially what the setup is. Make some room here. I just picked up this table just to do this review, so yeah. Alright, so essentially you get the add-on, you get the Setrab oil cooler, 2 fittings, the oil cooler lines. Typical power steering setup comes with a high pressure line and the feed line. And then the bracket, obviously, to mount it. So that's that. I might end up doing an install video if you want me to. If you want me to do an install video, just drop a comment in below, and we'll go from there. Sorry about all the stuttering, guys. I'm new to YouTube, so you know, hopefully with time I'll get better at doing this and just flow naturally. I don't want to get caught up on trying to ramble on about things. But like I said, quality is there, price point's there. I was going to build my own setup, but I felt that would just be more time in which I'd be putting into this car. And I'm just trying to get this car out, get this car running, driving, and enjoy it. I don't want to have to go through the time to R&D everything and to fab up my own stuff. Just to grab some parts and have them out of the box ready to go. That means a lot in this game. So if you're on the market for a new setup, I definitely recommend checking it out. Definitely really does tidy up the engine bay a lot. I'll definitely take some more pictures and even do an install video if the demand is there. Like I said, if you want to see some more, just drop a comment and links below, and we'll go from there. But I guess this concludes the tabletop box opening review. Alright y'all have a good night. Just wanted to get this out, so have a good evening.